What's good in the web? This your man Q back again. I'm getting too comfortable with these masks. Unfortunately, I've gotten too comfortable with these masks. But what's good in the web? This is Q back again. Forgot. Let me lower the tone. YouTube, I don't want no trouble. Y'all just reinstated some of my videos. Thank you very much. I'm appreciative to it. But is this another update video? Yes, well, yeah, it's kind of like another update video. So basically, let me get the elephant out of the room. I lied to y'all. Well, I didn't really lie. What happened is I had everything in all intentions. I got interviews already scheduled, videos already recorded, and everything done and ready, except the fact that it ain't done and it ain't ready. So what had happened is I had everything slated to drop the news and drop videos last week. And I was using a new format over on Streamlabs for those of y'all who stream, or for those of y'all who don't stream and heard of Streamlabs before. Your favorite streamers and or content creators probably has mentioned it before, either Streamlabs, Stream Elements, or OBS. Well, long story short, I used to use OBS Studios long time ago, like when I first start saying, hey, Quentin, I'm going to start actually streaming, constantly. I had OBS Studio, but for whatever reason, it messed up my sound, or I'm not going to say it messed up my sound. I messed up my sound because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I uninstalled it, and for whatever reason, I thought that Streamlabs OBS, aka Slobs, but I'm from LA. That's a whole nother different negative connotation that I don't want no trouble with. Also, the mic's in the way. Let me just move that out of here. But long story short, what happens is I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do on Streamlabs. Like, I had no idea that I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do on Streamlabs, until I kept on looking up different tutorials on how to make rounded curves, how to switch my screen angles to be 3D and dynamic, how to have scenes on top of scenes and all other kind of fancy dancy stuff to set me apart from the millions and millions and millions of other content creators. I mean, for real, there's a lot of us out there. It's like, it's only so many eyes. Well, it's actually like 7 billion going on 8 billion eyes. But a lot of them is kids. And sometimes I cuss. But you know what I mean. What happened is I ended up messing all of my configurations up. For those of y'all who follow me on Twitch, please, if you don't follow me on Twitch, please, you know what? Help your man's out. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on everywhere you want to be. I'm like MasterCard. Whatever you want to be, that was my elbow. That's where I'm at. Except at your house. Don't show up to my house. I ain't show up to your house. We don't do that. This ain't no Boogie 2988. Relax. So what had happened was I had a spaceship, a theme, X, Y, and Z, and all those things in between, where I was going to be having you press a button and then boom.
Target acquired.
Akasa. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, baby. I switched the name of my AI from Tora to Akasha, which is an acronym which I don't remember all of it right now. I'll get back to y'all on that. And I wanted to integrate her more into my streams and whatnot. But what had happened I screwed up all the audio. So I was having this ghosting effect, and I had scenes for Twitch and I had scenes for here on YouTube. And what do I mean by having scenes? Well, I had uplinks and other things and situations Well, we're kind of fancy dancy, or at least that I thought were fancy dancy. And I had a ghosting effect. And for whatever reason, I could not get rid of the echoing and ghosting. Of course, yeah, I do watch my own stream over on Twitch on another screen. I got 3 monitors set up. So I'll usually watch it on one to make sure everything is cool. Also, at least I'm there with myself in case it gets lonely. Me, myself, and I. Screens. But whatever that case, I screwed it up, y'all. I messed up. So I was like, hey, let me Animal Crossing Island this shit. And I deleted everything because now I already know how to add a scene on top of a scene and how to do all these quick things that I wanted to do. But the more I searched about these different tips and tricks and tutorials during the ashes of me destroying and cutting out everything on Streamlabs, I kept on seeing videos and seeing people talk about OBS Studio. And I remember OBS Studio. I deleted OBS Studio. And one person, shout out to the homie Nutty, he gave a very great explanation about why he switched, or why you should switch to OBS Studio from Streamlabs. Now, I'm not preaching or trying to get everybody else to do what I'm doing. You do you, because Q gonna do Q. But I can make it more interactive and more complex on on OBS Studio versus Streamlabs, because it's one little thing. The plugins. And with each plugin, you're able to do different functions and features and situations that you were not just able to do over on Streamlabs. Now, I probably wouldn't have took the leap to switch over a whole new operating system if not for the fact that I had already deleted everything else, which is why I always say everything happens for ways, rhymes, and reasons. And that just was the reason for me to actually switch over right now. And after my 5-year mark, which just happened last month here on the tube, I knew that I had to come out either harder, better, stronger, not faster, than I did before, because, well, again, it's hard to separate yourself from everybody else saying the same type of content. And one of the things that I want to actually use this damn degree that I've been having for forever and a day is some graphic design and animation stuff. And that, hey, I know how to do. So I'm able to do more of that over on OBS. So what does this mean for you as the viewer? Well, what it does mean is I lied. Ain't no videos gonna be recent. But what I do want to do is I want to make sure that I have everything, all my ducks in a row, or rather all my displays, assets, and everything in a row before I can currently and continuously stream every day, and not just stream, but make content here on the tube. I still will be streaming over on Twitch.tv/The Geek Show, but that's only going to be few far between, because what I'm taking all this time to do is to get everything in one place concurrent, meaning I'm going to have to take that time and build all these things up again. It shouldn't take too long, but the time and effort that I am to create videos and or to stream 3 to 4, 5, 6 hours, or just as much to do videos, that time can be better spent to build up my system on OBS. So what am I doing over on OBS, you ask? What am I want to do? Well, it's a lot of things that I necessarily need to do, and that's from the angles of my camera. That's also with making sure that when I press a button on my Stream Deck, the little handy dandy Stream Decks, this is the little one, I got the medium one too, that when I press a button, it affects and works for all scenes versus just one scene. So I have to get those things together. I did find out what the problem was for Streamlabs Labs, what I was doing is I had the original mic and desktop set up, so it was creating an echo. So what I end up doing to remedy that from now and for OBS is, because they're essentially the same program, except that Streamlabs kind of bought some pieces and stuff to OBS Studio and then added their own stuff. That's why Streamlabs always gets all the OBS stuff and updates later. So they're kind of same ballpark, but they're in a different field. It's like how the Dodgers and the Angels are both out here in LA, but seriously, the Dodgers are really the LA's team. That's that kind of thing, you know, where the Angels always get, even though we just got Albert Pujols. But yeah, y'all didn't come for sports. Most of y'all like no sports. I understand. I'm reading the room. So the goal is to have everything up and ready with streaming and YouTube content creation back before E3. Yeah, I know. That's what, almost a month from now. But the reason why I'm saying and letting you guys know that now is because I literally want to get everything right. Like, I literally want to get everything right, so then I don't have to continue to keep going back, and then I can make a template or a blueprint and then only have to go and tinker with it. So let me give you just a little thing that I was doing. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Functions and features that I was working on. I was trying to find the AI. So I was trying to find an AI. So basically what I was doing is I learned how to make a scene. Instead of grouping things, I learned how to to morph something into a scene and then use the scene rather than actually using a source. So I know that's kind of hard to explain. So think of it like this, like layers. Instead of me using separate layers, I put them sons together, and now anytime that I alter the original source form, then it goes to the other ones instead of bringing multiple layers onto each different layer. Yeah, that still sounds confusing, but one day maybe I'll even do some tips and tricks, like Tips and Tricks Tuesdays or something. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to add here. You can't see me doing it, and I don't feel like setting everything else up, so just bear with me. What I'm going to do is bring out the Akasha bot, which is one of the things I want to be doing for the stream, and boom. So this is not actually going to be her. She's going to be an animation, which I'm going to be doing from, I'm creating on a sprite, with sprites. You know, I do sprites for my game and everything already. But I'm going to have when some kind of talking or something.
Welcome back.
Her head or her body will appear. Think Cortana, but not Cortana. Because I know that's where, you know, we're going to get in trouble. I don't want to have to fight nobody. But that's one of the reasons that I wanted to hold off, because I wanted those things to work. And then I have like a plan to do like what you probably seen earlier, a little top HUD. Anytime somebody comes in or a follower, that's going to ring. And then something else is going to come on the bottom, and it's going to show the YouTube subscribers and followers. And anytime somebody subscribed to there. So I have things that I have plan to do, except I have to actually do them and take those time to do it. And again, it's going to be very difficult to do that if I'm streaming 5 times a week, as well as pushing out 5 to 7 videos a week. And yeah, that's my dog. So again, I just want to give you guys an update of what was going on Again, I know I still neglected to tell you what does that have to do with YouTube. Well, what I'm going to start doing in YouTube, and I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again because on this video is like the display screen I showed you earlier. What that's going to do is allow me to easily and effortlessly almost transition and press buttons on my Stream Deck and even here in OBS within the system, because I'm recording right now from OBS instead of recording from my camera because I have more functions and features that I can do. And that's going to allow me to be able to set up like a show. So when I do the Geek show or when I have Geek News or Otaku and Chill, I can use these things as scenes, say Otaku and Chill with the green screen and different camera effects. And then if I want to switch over to the news, it does those things separately for that. And I almost spit on the camera. So that is a big benefit to me, as well as when I'm streaming and I'm attempting to have things motion and move. It's gonna be fun. The only regret that I would have to say that I'm letting go of Streamlabs is the fact that it has an undo button. Three things. It has an undo button. It saves all your things to the clouds because I'm clumsy and I deleted a scene on OBS and that was it. I had to redo it. And then lastly, which almost might be more importantly, I really love the in chatbot points. Now, if I could find a way to make chatbot type points for OBS, well, we all good in the neighborhood. So that's what I'm focusing on. I just want to let y'all know what was going on, how it was going on. And oh, and did I mention that? Yeah, I had to lick my lips. I got a little excited about it. I can actually take screenshots now with OBS. I was not able to do that with Streamlabs. And that bothered me. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying OBS. There's more functions, more features that I'm able to do. So stay tuned. I will be making a video or two here still to make sure, keep that blood flowing. So my subscribers that are here, y'all don't go nowhere, please. Also, you can check me out on Twitch. Links in the description below. Instagram and like Twitter. Until next time, interweb, I'll be back. I'm still around. You can contact me. Discord, I'm about to redo a rehaul of that too, where everything's connected the way you want it, which makes it easier for me. But until then, interweb, remember to eat, sleep, geek, and live repeat. I'll holler at y'all later.